Get ready to be swept off your feet. Welcome to the Lover List, where Reddit's most romantic love stories come to life. Hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe and turn on notifications if you're ready for a love ride. I'm male 25, my girlfriend, female 26, confessed to a friend. We have been dating for 3 years. We have a friend group we often all hang out with, and there's one guy in there that's relevant. He called me one day and told me to come to his house alone. When I came, he told me he had to show me something. He took out his phone and showed me text messages from my girlfriend. She told him she was in love with him, spilled out her heart for him, and said would break up with me if he was willing to be with her. He declined. It seems she almost certainly thought he felt the same for her and misread signs. So she then told him to pretend the conversation never happened and never let me know because I guess I can stay with him then. He isn't that bad. He lied to her and said he wouldn't tell me so she wouldn't get the chance to try to gaslight me in advance into thinking he was making stuff up. Now I am thinking about what to do, how to confront her about this, and how to, most likely, break up with her. I'm worried though if I handle it wrong that it will destroy our friend group. Any tips? TLDR, girlfriend confessed to a friend and wanted to get with him. Backtracked when she rejected him and called me not that bad. Ask your friend if it's okay to disclose he showed the messages. If he agrees, just say that. He did give permission. He is a real homie, and I think he and I are probably gonna be brothers for life after this. The problem isn't that. It's that I'm worried if I do this wrong it could shatter the friend group. Especially if she takes it badly. Was she thinking about how badly you would take it she broke up with you out of the blue and immediately started dating a member of your friend group? You are too concerned with her feelings. She didn't take your feelings into consideration when trying to get involved with someone you'd have to see quite often. It's not her feelings I'm considerate of for if she takes it badly. If she took it badly it could break apart the friend group if she tells them and turns it into drama. Another Redditor pointed out that anyone who sides with her, if me and homie show evidence, probably isn't worth being friends with for me. But I would feel bad about potentially causing it to fall apart and make some people I care about lose friends. If she breaks apart the friend group and forces them to choose sides, people who go against her would likely lose both her and anyone who sided with her as friends. So don't misjudge me. I'm not hesitant out of consideration for her feelings. I'm not that much of a saint. But for the rest of our friends, clearly you have to break up with her. As for the friends group, you're unquestionably in the right. Anyone who takes her side isn't worth continuing to pretend you're friends with. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Thanks. This is right. OP, I've shattered a few friend groups in my life. Everyone who stuck around after the dust settled was happy that they did, because they found out who their friends truly were. Bad situations are a really great opportunity to find good people. The rest can kick rocks. Friends come and friends go. There are billions of people on the planet. If you only ever take one thing to heart, let it be this. The only person you'll ever have from the day you're born until the day you die is you. Screw the friend group, you're not 13 anymore. Break up with her and tell everyone in the group via an email what happened. Then you will know who your true friends are. And compared with you getting rid of a disloyal girlfriend, it's way down the list of things that matter. And frankly, if they side with her over this then they weren't friends with OP to start with, so stop worrying about the fallout. Tell her you know what she did. Dump her. Do not listen to her excuses. Do not engage in an argument. Do not have the conversation on why blah blah blah. Just dump her and quickly walk, make it short and sweet and walk away. The friends who stick with you are the friends you want in your life. F the rest of them. You're not in middle school anymore. You can make new friends. I'm 31. And my circle is very small, but they're all top quality people and I'll take that over a big circle of friends who are just okay. I fell in love with someone else and they are giving me a chance. Come get your stuff later. Thanks. Just kidding, that's toxic, but she doesn't deserve your respect. But at least now you have time to process and leave when you are headstrong and not be emotional. Wow dude, harsh. Like, every guy wants to be not that bad to the love of his life. So, get screenshots of the messages. Be ready to post them if you need to. Your next bit depends on how quiet you want to go. Quiet would be to just phase out. Loud would be to confront her in front of the friend group, intervention style. Since you said there are people closer to her, you might want to phase, but up to you. IDK that I would want that friend group if they would take a cheater over me, anyway. I'm so sorry this happened to you. When you confront/break up with her, make sure you get a recording of it just in case she tries to spin what happened or accuses you of anything. Better to be safe than sorry. Also, if you haven't already, get screenshots of the messages your friend showed you. Good luck! Break up with her. She doesn't know what she wants anymore. Maybe keep in touch with her, but she's not worth dragging yourself over after she doing this. She sees you as a safety net. She should have told you first. She just crossed the line by a bit, but a line is a line. Borderline cheating. Remember to always respect yourself first before anyone. Your friend is one hell of a loyal and respectable guys. Utmost respect for those fellas. What to do? You dump her. If you're really worried about the friend group, just say you're no longer feeling it. But I wouldn't worry about the group. She's the one who tried to f you over. Wow. 3 years and she's ready to do you like that? Oh, but only if this guy reciprocates, because God forbid she has to spend a night or two alone as a single person before finding the next guy to shack up with. I don't necessarily like public shaming, but I might actually consider sharing these text messages if I were you. This kind of behavior is toxic as hell. I would probably appreciate knowing someone acts like that so I could avoid them. She's already looking within your network for an upgrade, really messed up. So might as well warn people of what they can expect if they follow her advances. Honestly, just dump her, don't give her a reason. She'll always wonder why. ETA, just read comments about friend group, so change my advice. Let them know. If they choose her, then you know where you stand. She wasn't worried about you if he had taken her up on her offer, so don't feel you need to worry about her. Mon, that's a great friend. Your concern about how this will affect the friend group is interesting. I don't like friend groups. I prefer one-on-one friendships, and I'm generally a loner, so I can't say much about whether it should matter to you. I feel that the best way to handle this while keeping your concerns in mind is having a private convo with your girl, wake up and break up of course, and letting the group know that you're no longer together without the details. Might be something you and your soon-to-be ex will agree on if she doesn't want to be utterly embarrassed, lol. I don't see the point in disclosing the reason why y'all broke up to the group. Seems like it'll be messy and definitely encourage gossip or taking sides. I don't know how close you all are, but as a private person with a very small circle, this is one of those things I definitely keep to myself. Do you live with her? Plan you exit first. Do it when she least expect it and let her come home to a half-empty apartment. It sends a clear message that you will not be disrespected and made a fool of. Also, control the narrative. Be truthful about why you broke up with her. Your friend group will be changed by this, but that's inevitable. You said one person in this group is your girlfriend's longtime best friend. Like you said, she'll probably stick with your girlfriend through this, and that means you won't be friends with that girl anymore, but that's no loss for you. Yeah, the group will change, but that's life. If I found out a friend of mine was going through what you're going through, I wouldn't want them to suffer just to keep the friend group together. Tell your GF that you know what she did here, and that you're ending the relationship. Dude, she started this, and that guy is a real friend. F your other friends if they side with her after this. Tell her you know, and if she still wants to be friends, that's great, but you can't be in a relationship, that's a lie. Then let the chips fall. If she still wants to be friends, I dunno. She did him pretty damn dirty. I suppose it might keep the friend group, such as it is, together, but as for me, I wouldn't do it. Another thing to consider is that part of being friends would be to keep the circumstances of their split private, and what if she got a thing for another of the guys in the group down the road and that one was taken? After all, she obviously doesn't have any respect for her current SO, and so why would she have any respect for the SOs of anyone else in the friend group? What would happen if this came out then instead of now? Just some thoughts. I don't see any reason to stay with her, and do you really need to give her any explanation? It's not working out should suffice. Your GF is dishonest and deceptive, you don't owe her anything, and if you tell her that you found out about this, it will serve no purpose other than to make her more careful the next time she does something like this with her next partner. All she will do is lie to you and probably attack. I don't mean physically, the guy who was honest with you. The friend group will do what it will do. You can't control that one way or the other. And not involving anyone else in the group in the breakup, i.e. by keeping your reasons vague, then you're not inviting a complicated mess. But, to be clear, confronting her and explaining what you know in detail will provide no satisfaction for you. I guarantee that you won't get whatever result you may be imagining. You already know how she feels about you, just break up without buying into the drama she's created. At least that's what I would do. Best of luck. You should dump her, let's be totally clear about that. But I want to say something about the worth of your friends in your friend group. A friend group is built on the individual relationships between people in the group. For anyone who stays friends with your soon-to-be ex, it's probably because she has a closer relationship with them than you do. Possibly because she put more of her own effort into the relationship. And it's possible you got complacent here and let your girlfriend do all the work of maintaining friendships for you. Don't let that happen again. There is no way she can dress it up to be a victim. I wonder who is going to support her behavior. There are quite a few in the group who are closer with her than me. One person is a childhood friend of hers who is basically her sister. The chance of her turning on my soon-to-be ex is basically non-existent. As for the others who lean towards her, I don't know. The homie, the guy who rejected her and told me, did previously lean towards her but has come around to help me anyway and has said he will stick with me. But I don't know if that will be the case for the rest. Another Redditor pointed out correctly though that if this turns into drama that any who side with her aren't worth being friends with. So I think I'm gonna just go for it with that in mind. You're way overthinking this. Break up with her and let the chips fall where they may. There is absolutely nothing you can do which will guarantee the friend group stays intact. It really depends completely on how she reacts and how others react to her. It's out of your control. You have to accept that and break up with her knowing that. He took out his phone and showed me text messages from my girlfriend. Now I am thinking about what to do, how to confront her about this. I saw the messages you sent. Friend, we're done, and move the f*** on. If your friend group gets destroyed, then it wasn't a very good friend group. Honestly, it's okay for her to develop feelings for other people. That's not the issue. The issue is she didn't tell you. Even if she had a spur-of-the-moment thing, she just needed to break up with you ideally before talking to him, but, at the very least, immediately after. There's nothing else to do. Sever and move on. Or, you could just break up with her. You don't need a reason to break up with someone. You can just say it's not working out. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. If she pressures you, you can always just say I know what you said to friend. I'm not trying to cause drama, but I'm also not going to be your consolation prize. Good luck in the future, and just be done. She'll know you know, and she, hopefully, won't blast you to your friend group and you can go on as you were. Here's the thing, though. Why are you concerned about maintaining the friend group? You don't think that a breakup will affect the group? Be careful what you wish for. Continuing to hang out with an ex isn't all it's cracked up to be. A big thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Relationship Stories that'll leave you inspired. If these tales touched your heart, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode filled with stories that'll leave you in awe.